Okay, starting again. I came to this little spot. It's good because my car's overheating, so it's a good chance to decode. So I'm looking for what I thought would be a nice present. This stuff is very heavy. Look how beautiful. Wow, qué bonitas. ¿Cuánto cuesta, por ejemplo, ese mesita?
1000 pesos.
How much?
1000 pesos.
1000, okay. I think those esos. These are so heavy. ¿Cuánto cuesta ese?
500. A ver, ya se llevaron el rústico. Hay un rústico. Este cuesta una 500, el otro cuesta 400 ese.
Este más rústico.
Sí, 400. Sí.
It's the height.
Lo pongo en la sombra por el sol, lo lastima.
Yeah.
En la sombra debe estar. Sí.
It's mucho peso, eh?
Sí, pesa.
What was the other one I was liking over there? Yeah. ¿En eso? ¿Cuánto es eso?
Ese
Oh, it's mucho.
sí, pesa igual.
No va a crack.
¿A romper?
Yeah, no, Nunca.
Muy fuerte, es como fierro.
I think that's very pretty with the... That's going to be a really nice color when I oil it up. And it's really hard to make a decision. Some of these are so nice, but they're so heavy. I can't put them in. I've got to put it in a carry-on, right? And then they're going to measure it. And then they're going to say you're too heavy. I could do these in two. I had some stuff over there, but nothing more like Aztec hats. But that's so pretty. I think oiled up, that's going to be really nice. Okay, I'm going to grab that one then. ¿Puede los dos por 500? ¿Esos? This is fair, eh? Los dos.
550.
Pero no tengo 50.
No, ya. Dame 500.
Ok, muy amable, then. Gracias.
No,
Aquí.
se llevo allá.
Gracias. Thank you.
Sí. Sé que vas a regresar.
Yeah, voy a regresar because vivo. You know what? Tengo muchas cosas and it's cerrado ahora. So voy a ponerlo en el otro. ¿Cuál es su nombre por mi amiga?
Balbino.
Ah, ¿Volvino?
Balbino, sí.
Balbino.
Sí.
Oh, okay.
Sí.
Okay, gracias. And yo puedo. And ¿cuál es de madera?
Granadillo.
Granadillo.
Sí.
Granadillo.
Sí, el otro es
And the
parota.
and parrota. Okay.
Está bueno, mamita. Se cuida.
Okay.
Yes.
Gracias. And, ¿qué tipo de aceite?
Linaza.
¿Linaza es mejor?
Sí.
Okay. Muy amable, then. Gracias. Oh, ¿tiene agua de coco?
Coco frío.
Okay. ¿Cuánto? Tengo. I just told him I don't have 50 pesos. And then now I'm going to have 50 pesos to pay for the drink. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Here we go. That's very pretty. Very pretty. Look at that. Look at that piece of wood. Wow. Oh, he's going to cut it for me. Look at all the bees getting their water here. Look, busco some monedas. I hope I have enough. That looks like a bed under there. Oh my gosh. And a duck. A bed and a duck. Oh, papayas. Wow, es que bonito aquí, ¿eh? Ah, es como un restaurante. Gracias. ¿Cuánto es? I think I have enough. If not, I'll have to like carve something to get out of here. Oh, there's some birds over there. How pretty. Oh, and they're cooking over a fire. I just love it here, honestly. I just love it here. Oh, and there's a duck. There's a duck coming over. Oop. Oh, that's so good. Oh, no. Lots of birds over there. Yeah, it's nice here, man. Oh, look at how nice that palapa is. Hola. And of course, no beautiful vista is complete without a freezer. But if there's anything you like, I can bring it next time. There'll always be a next time.
Me gusta mi casa.
Es muy bonita.
Gracias. Ella es mi esposa Clara.
Clara.
Sí.
Y con the duck, the pata.
Sí.
Or it's a goose.
Clara.
Okay.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Casey.
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 Ay, Casey. ¿Y tu esposo? ¿Tu familia dónde está? ¿Acá? ¿En Bacalar? ¿Majagual?
No, mi familia es en Canadá.
¿Canadá?
Está bien, yo puedo filmarlo porque es por mi amiga es casarando.
Sí.
Este bowl es
Ajá.
para ella y
Ok.
su nuevo esposo.
Ah, ok.
Yeah, so voy a poner linaza, hacerlo muy bonito, poner en una cajita con un ribbon.
Qué bueno, pues a mí me gusta, aquí vivo.
Es muy bonita, look at, mira, esta luz es mi favorita.
Ajá.
Oh, a perrito en ella se fue.
Borrego.
Yeah, qué bonita.
Sí.
And madera del tren, ¿eh?
Sí.
Donde están quitando the...
Ah, no. Compro.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Compro, sí.
But ellos están buscando cenotes con artefactos.
Sí.
Yo escucho.
Cenote, cavernas.
Cavernas, ruinas.
Sí.
Ah,
¿Cómo se llama? Pozos.
pozos antiguos.
Sí, antiguos. Sí,
¿Pero están cubriéndolo? No.
lo están resguardando, o sea, protegiéndolo.
Yeah, oh, good. Oh, good. Porque the turísticos pueden verlos, right?
Sí.
There was another little turkey or something, chicken. Okay, necesito ir. Gracias. ¿Cuánto es de...?
30 pesos.
Okay, porque yo busqué en mi 30. Okay, gracias.
Está bien, se cuida mucho.
Yeah, muy amable. La próxima vez voy a venir. Oh, look at the pollos. Ah, okay, gracias, Sam. Mucho gusto.
Se cuida mucho.
Okay, gracias.
Bye bye.
I got. These things they hold water. Okay, Erica and Reid, that's a little slice of life here in whatever town I'm in. I don't know. I think I'm in a little town. Whoops. Oh, I'm falling into the car. A little town in... No, I have no idea. So I bought you another one earlier, but you know what, to be honest, it's got those cracks in it, which are bothering me. So I decided I would get you something else. And if you like that one with the crackies, I will give you that one too. Yeah, look at the thing that with the weaving there in the chair. That's just amazing. Oh, I love this lighting. Oh, those are saibas. Those are the sacred Mayan tree because it's pretty well one of the only trees that has some kind of 4 seasons here. Okay, I'm jumping onto the highway. I saw a pretty little church because I had to turn around when I saw that place. So I thought, oh, I'll keep it filming so you can see this little town, and maybe at the end of it I'll figure out what the name is. Although it doesn't really matter, does it anyway? Abre la puerta Cristo. Open the door of Christ. There we go. Nice little... Oh, this is such pretty lighting here. There's a little dog with a lot of boobs. Oh, another one with a lot of boobs. And then we've got kind of Fred Flintstone things for sale. And the Chucky doll. Yeah, I can't remember what town this is. Taller Mecánico Baños 24 hours. So they've got toilets, and it's a studio of mechanic, obviously. Oh, and there's another little church. Capillo del... What did it say? La Morenita. A moreno is a dark-haired person. So it's a morenita is a little tiny dark-haired lady. There's some nice places there. You gotta admit they've got personality, these places. Here's my cinnamon trees, because a friend of mine on Facebook saw that I had purchased a bunch. I've always loved those trees, the Norfolk pine. They're very cool. They've hung CDs on them there at the bottom. And the topaz. We are back out on the open road, and okay, the Mayan train is running that way inside the jungle. So you know, like I guess it's every mile or so, they're hiring all the local people. Polos are chicken, so that's where you get chickens from. I don't know, live or dead, something. And he's putting on his flasher, meaning I can get by him. But you know what? He uses the term loosely. But every mile or so, they have an entranceway going in. Oh, he's turning. They're actually using it as a turn signal now. So he's going to go in there, and they've got machines digging and, you know, getting this train going because... like I was saying on the other video, which you might not see, the president going out wants this thing done, whereas there's a good chance another president's coming in, and he apparently doesn't want it. So they've got another year. They've got a year to get it done. So it's breakneck speed. They're getting it down here. So that's what's going on down there. That's where the train is going to run parallel to this. Yeah, interesting. So the next town is Felipe Carrillo Puerto. And my friend Ted told me that if I take this one route, we either take one or two routes. It's a little bypass road. If I take that, there's a lot down here that has a tree that is now blown over, so somebody's cut most of it down. The stump is still there. And apparently during the caste wars, when everybody was at war, you had all the Mayans at war with each other, you had the Spanish at war with the Mayans, the British I think somehow got involved because they were just down there in, what were they calling that, British Guyana, which became Belize or something like that. Anyway, that's very close. So, yeah, so apparently in this tree, there was a hanging trees. They were hanging all the dissidents. There was a nice little fire in there. It's always kind of an interesting place when I drive by. And, yeah, they hung all the Mayan, apparently, or probably it would be anybody, dissidents. So I'm going to go looking for that this time. It's told me exactly where it is, so I should be able to find it. It's quite pretty here. Well, it's jungle, what can I say, right? But it's old jungle, and that's what the guy was saying there. He said, I asked him, because on National Geographic and different things I've been hearing that as they're just plowing through this jungle, they're finding ruins and caverns with I heard a dugout canoe from like, I don't know, 8,000 years ago. Although the Mayans were only here 1,000 years ago, but apparently they found, this was about 10 years ago here, they found skeletons at the bottom of a well that was filled with water, and they found 7 skeletons with a fire beside them and chicken bones, and well, no, I wouldn't say chicken, but bones of animals they had been eating next to a fire. It was 36 feet below sea level. So they did a DNA test on them, and apparently they were Chinese Chinese descendants. So very interesting. Then that all went by the wayside, you know, like too much information. So, and I was kind of curious because the Mayans say their letter X with a sh, and I found out Mandarins say that too, but then somebody told me the Mandarin language isn't that old, so the sh sound wouldn't have been around, whatever it was, thousands of years ago with the Mayans. The Mayans are about 6,000 years old, I've heard, in this region, 6,000 years old. They were cultivating tobacco and corn and beans and all kinds of stuff. And then they all got at war with each other. And then they all kind of disappeared, except for these little Mayan towns that we see left, but nowhere near the populations of these huge ruins. That's what the guy was saying, that they're finding ruins, cavernas, and pozos, which are wells. And I said antiguos means antique, what they use for old. So they're finding old wells from cultures gone by. So quite fascinating stuff. I just find this area absolutely fascinating. Now this person's waving his arms up and down. I don't know whether it's to stop me or just go slow, or they're all wearing masks right up to their eyes. I guess the sun is pretty strong out here during the day. Here's another couple of them all waving. I guess this is Chankaj. So there was a place. I used to come down here and I was so curious because all of a sudden I'd see a sign saying Chankaj, and I thought to myself, that doesn't sound Mayan and it doesn't sound Spanish. So I looked it up on Google Translate and I did detect language, and it came back Haitian Creole, and it meant bird, caged bird. And so I did some hunting in the history annals and found out that a lot, but there apparently were Haitians brought over here to work, you know, and whatever that they were working over here. I don't don't know what they were doing. I don't think there was gold here. I don't know what. I know it was a big trading hub with all the agriculture from the north. Like I say, they were really, they were real professionals with the agriculture. And as we know, they built the pyramids apparently only 1,000 years ago, but they look a lot older than that. And yeah, they were quite developed. And the town of Chichen Itza, they say, had 180,000 people in it at its height. And also with these underground cenotes, like these caverns, they're full of water now, but they're saying that in the olden days the water level might have been lower. And so they've now filled up with water. So when they were dry, they used to use them as roads under these, I was going to say despicable jungles. I meant inhospitable jungles. That they were using some of these underground caverns to get from one to the other. But again, it's kind of like there's not a lot of people studying that here. So it's interesting. It'll all come out in the wash later. I was trying to get Landis involved in that because she loves history. And I said, why don't you get involved in Mayan history because you grew up there. But anyway, she's in love, so she's in Toronto for now. I wonder if this thing is my air conditioner is. So it looks like I'm going to be entering the town soon. Maybe I can put this on pause so that I don't have to. Oh yeah, looks like I can put it on pause and I'll start it again. So that's one thing that they do here, which they used to do in Canada, but then when I was a kid, but you don't see them do it anymore. It's just have a fire, have a bush fire to clear it all out. And they never seem to get out of control, and they kind of do it all the time. And that one's dissipated as I was talking about it. But that is something that they do. So I'm now entering Felipe Carrillo Puerto, which is an old, kind of a colonial Spanish town. Well, it's Mayan, but there are little hints of the Spanish influence, like I think the church when we go through there. But it is basically a Mayan place. Like I said, with the hanging trees. I'm going to try and hold this steady, but maybe I can run it through some kind of editor. So I'm going to take the bypass road, which is where the hanging tree is. Look at everybody's got firewood that's like one of the most beautiful trees in the world. Hardwood, everything. They're just using it as firewood now. I mean, we are crazy animals, aren't we? So this is the bypass. So I'm going to be coming at it from the back. But he said there's an empty lot with a big stump on it. Huge trees, that just absolutely huge. I'm gonna go back out a bit because I don't think you'll feel so seasick. You get a better view. No, I'm not seeing it, and the sun's in my eyes, so that's how the newlyweds in this town get around. They get handed a bike with the things on the back. Taqueria Bombathro. Wonder if it's in there. Was that it? That's it, the tree, the hanging tree. Oh my gosh, that's huge. Yeah, and it did fall over in a storm. Wow, that is kind of real creepy. And it only apparently fell down like within the last 10 years. This is a pretty little town. Aborotes, a tortuga. That means it's a convenience store called the Turtle. Smart. Now there's some big trees. Whoa. But the sun's shining in our eyes. Oh, they've done something there, like some kind of a park. Very, very, very. Some guy's in a costume, and I don't know whether she's in a costume or not. Hey, lady, what kind of costume you got on? I don't have a costume on. Oh, I wouldn't want to be sitting at these restaurants. It's hot. It is hot. There's a family of 3 on a motorbike. Mom and the 2 kids. Here's a kid on his bike. No hands with his phone. Okay, I'm going to put it on. Okay, and then it's green, and every direction gets a green, so I get to cut in front. I don't think they can trust people here to make a... Whoa, got to change gears. Trust people to make a decision when to cut out in front of people. Oh yeah, so I don't even know if you can see this. But yeah, this is the main kind of circly roundabout thingy. Here, the Magic-a-Dig. Mercado, that means market. The market. So now I'm leaving town. Lots of dogs running around. There's an aquarella, which is like odds and sods, like it's little girl stuff for your hair and all that kind of good fun stuff. And there's the farmacia. This is a new thing that's just started that looks like our Shoppers Drug Mart. Just a huge grocery store that's selling drugs. Nope. Some clothing store. Tulum, that's where we're going. Eventually, that's becoming the big absolute debauchery of tourist town, and I've always loved these colors. I once went running up and got paint samples of those 3 colors. They're gorgeous. And then I had them in my bank book, and every time I opened up my bank boxy thing on my holiday in the Mediterranean, I would have these 3 color swatches fall out on the floor. Oh, that's right, I was gonna get auto parts. How am I heat? No, my heat's doing all right. Ah, shoot, I was gonna do that. I was gonna stop and see if there's goo I can put in the radiator, because I'm about to do about an hour and a half in the middle of nowhere again. So I'm going to turn around. There's a flamboyant tree. Okay, I'm going to turn this off, and then I have to go back and check out the Alto Partos. There's a nice pink house. Quite pretty. Okay, I'm gonna make a right here and see if I come out where that auto store is and ask them. They usually point me in a direction. It becomes a treasure hunt in these places. Whenever you're looking for something, it's truly a treasure hunt. No, I missed it. Unless it's right here. Okay, there it is. So I'm just gonna park right here under the tree in the shade. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, that's just wheels. So they're going to be directing me where to go. Okay. Talk to you later.